Breaking news, TNA Impact Wrestling, whatever they're called, is moving back to Thursday nights. They're scared of WWE. What a bunch of losers. That is not the case here. Let's talk about this, and let's talk about the deletion, the rating there, them not putting the video up right away. Actually, they put the video up right away, and then they took it down, and we'll tell you why they did all of that here. So if you didn't watch the final deletion, which was Hardy versus Hardy, Matt versus Jeff, broken Matt Hardy, it was like a TV skit of the movie The Room, if you've ever seen that, or Sharknado, or whatever you want to call it. But this was actually good for them because they pulled the highest rating, which is 410,000 people watching. And this year thus far, for the past month, they've got 326,000, 210,000, 304,000, 322,000, and now they're getting back up in the ratings where they want, which is 410,000 viewers watching, which is good because they did something that a lot of wrestling companies don't do. They decided to make a pre-taped match that you can only see if you tune into the product. The problem a lot of times is that you can read spoilers and then people don't tune in and watch, or you can have it live, but you just can't create this sort of magic that they created here. This is one of those so bad it's good things, and whether you like the match or you didn't, it was something that you've never seen in professional wrestling before, and I think that's the direction that TNA really needs to go. I think they need to have things that the other promotions are not doing right now. I have never seen anything like this. There was fireworks, Jeff Hardy jumping out of a tree. We had boats, dilapidated boats involved, fighting in waters, and a bunch of other cool things. So that is just something that you won't see. If you haven't seen it, they actually put it up on their YouTube channel finally. And that's going to lead us to this. They put it up on their YouTube channel, and then they immediately pulled it down, privated it, and people were wondering, why did they take it down? It was such a great idea. They wanted to get so much publicity that people were going to go watch it online. They're going to make millions and millions of hits on it, and they didn't have it up until now, today. They have it up. And the reason being is because they have decided that they're going to move Impact Wrestling back to Thursday nights, and they are going to do that because they don't want to go head-to-head with Smackdown, which is a great move on their part because you don't want competition when you're trying already to create a product. It's like, why would you go against Smackdown when you're trying to get people to watch your wrestling product? It's just dumb from that standpoint. It's like, we're not going to have a Monday Night War because there's not enough interest in pro wrestling right now to have another war. So don't go head-to-head with SmackDown. Move to Thursdays. And they basically took a shot at WWE saying, do you feel abandoned on Thursday nights? Well, here comes Impact. And that's just a shot at SmackDown leaving, and now they're going to go back to Thursday nights. So with this, they had, like I said, with the final deletion video, they had put that up. And I thought that was a great idea because they would get millions and millions of hits. But then they pulled it down. And I was like, what are they doing? And I was thinking maybe they wanted people to watch Pop TV. Maybe they wanted people to go to the website on Pop TV to find it, or maybe they were going to try and monetize it, have people pay for it, but they actually put it back up, and when they put it back up, they actually put a disclaimer at the bottom saying that Impact moves to Thursday nights, and this is a very, very smart move. Somebody over there at TNA is watching, they're listening, they have something in their mind, and for them to release it on Thursday, what a better idea. Remind people that wrestling's going to be on Thursday. Such a smart move right there. So what they're doing here is they are putting a watermark, or whatever you want to call it, a lower third. Is that what it's called? I think. Letting you know that it's coming. And then they also put in mid-rolls. So like if you're watching halfway through, you'll get like Rockstar Spud talking, or you get James Storm talking about like, hey, we're coming back to Thursday nights, so make sure you pay attention. Impact Wrestling is here. And we're back on Thursdays. Do you feel abandoned by wrestling on Thursdays? Well, we're back. Overall, I think that TNA is on a roll. If they can keep up this momentum, they will be good. The problem is that they sometimes don't have a true identity, and that's what I feel their biggest problem is. They sometimes want to be WWE Light. They want to be their own thing. Sometimes they want to do cruiserweight stuff, X Division stuff, but then they don't really know what their true identity is. If they can somehow mold the company with this new identity, the final deletion is a good thing. I think we are past the time of television where you need to focus on television. If they can get this final deletion video to catch on like wildfire and have everybody have their eyes on it, this is exactly what you need to do. You need to create something that's very awesome on television, and then you put it on the internet for a lot of people to watch. That's the best move that I say for Impact Wrestling. and for them to get some eyes back on it, because quite frankly, they were built as like an internet type company for a while. If you remember NWA TNA, they had the NWA on board. They were doing their shows on pay-per-view, $10. And then they had a deal with Fox Sports Network, and then they went strictly online where they were only doing their shows on YouTube, which is fine. I think that they need to be more internet-esque, and I think these more elaborate type edited shows are great. It's a fresh perspective in wrestling. It's you see it a little bit in Lucha Underground. You see it, but you don't see it to the extent that they went here with the crane shot of the cameras and the backyard style match and stuff like that. I thought it was very fun and entertaining. It's something that I've never seen in professional wrestling. So hopefully they can keep this momentum up and see where they go from here. But honestly, I think them moving back to Thursdays is a smart move. They don't want to compete with Smackdown. It's fine. It's not like they're going out of business or whatever. If they can keep up this momentum with the final deletion, I think we might have something. I mean, they're never going to get to the point where they're going to beat WWE. But if they can be a great alternative to WWE, then that's what we need. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the final deletion. What do you think of TNA moving back to Thursdays? Do you even watch TNA? If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you like this kind of thing. As always, TonyPizzaGuy, too sweet.